just woke up and saw that instead of, I don't know, reaching more, I saw 3 or 4 less followers. So does that mean that I will not speak? Of course it doesn't. Here I do and walk the talk, meaning even if only one person through me continuing my work left here, I will do it. 1 or 2 or 5 less doesn't mean that that's the evidence of luck. Of course it isn't. It's just a lack of evidence that behind the scenes something bigger is happening. And when I get monthly from the team results of the engagement, it says that I am awesome with, I don't know, interaction through likes, comments, and so on and so forth. It was never the reason why I even started it. The reason I started it is to prove myself and to those who are close to me that it was always supposed to be easy. I remember Mondays like this when I used to be in a rat race, and at this time, who knows how hard hustle and grind and still not seeing zero improvement. That's how here it looks, because first of all, I wasn't committed. I started this 10 or 12 years ago, but not being consistent and committed, being here and there from time to time. But now, even though I saw few less followers, I will be and do and continue to walk the talk, but no longer from a place that I need approval. Of course I don't. And even if only one person remains here, I will live that which is my goal, and my goal is to be like Oprah in her prime, to live till the rest of my days financial and location freedom, to be able to have that type of money that pays for everything, so that I can afford for myself and for my loved ones whatever it is that we need without even watching the price. I'm no longer, even while I'm doing the work, coming from a place of needing to fix something about myself. No, I now know that whatever I am doing in order to upgrade my filter that is constantly in search for good or bad, while my filter was in search for bad and coming from a collective state of consciousness, that's what I lived. I now upgraded my filter and I'm only in a search for good, meaning the old identity version of me would freak out if I saw 5 or 10 or 50 or even 1 less follower. But upgraded new identity and version from the higher state of consciousness me, new identity knows that that's just one of tests, like God is watching, shall I live what I preach and teach here. And new identity me knows that one left, thousands new. 10 left, 10,000 new. 1,000 left, 100,000 new. 100,000 new people. So that's how you should approach to everything on this journey. Whatever is obstacle or setback or not as you planned, don't please see that as punishment, proof that you are doing something wrong, proof that you are failure, proof that you are incapable. No, that's just redirection, protection, and possibly kind of a test how you will react. Whether or not you will react from your previous version of self, or you will prove to yourself and to the entire world that you are upgraded new identity and stand firmly and boldly in that new identity. That's the goal. That's the goal. My goal is to have 30 clients who will be eager to observe my price of 3,333 euros or dollars, bucks, as, I don't know, 30 bucks. And to even reward me and tip me how satisfied they are, which will make me a 100k income person every month till the day I die. My face on billboards or in the entire world as a proof of how powerful human being can be. Add to it female, faced through unimaginable, and came back like most powerful and strongest version of self. Old identity me would freak out to even think that I am 100k monthly identity. Wouldn't even dare to speak. Old identity me would have panic attacks, thinking that it's possible for me to be on billboards, to have stories so powerful that it's my certification. Previous version of me would, before even have it on my mind, self-sabotage it and went to monkey mind and naysayer version of me and remain stuck with the crew that I came from. But I'm committed to, till the day I die, prove them wrong. Every morning when I wake up, I affirm form of a prayer, keep me strong in not needing approval, nobody's approval. Keep me in alignment and show me the proof that I am chosen and I'm minding my business, even if the results might not be as I want them to be, faster. But I also, in the back of my mind, knowing what I learned, am completely aware that even though now is old news as a result of my previous thinking, I'm also aware that some delays actually all delays in our lives are just preparation for you to become the container that's capable for going through this journey as a new version, most powerful version of self. Why? I know that if I became the most powerful version of self in my youth, in my 20s, I would blow up everything because I had zero clue about uh, how important it is to know to protect and to remain at that level that you're aiming for. That would be a complete disaster because I know how low level of responsibility I had at that time, how I knew nothing about life and about who I am, how I was scared people pleasing, how I thought that others are smarter, therefore more worthy than me of awesome life, and I was wondering why I was living that. But even though I thought that I was done with me, God wasn't. As I said, I was so done with me, but God wasn't. And here I will always continue to preach and to speak and to remind every single one that you are God's highest form of creation and that it is natural for your identity to be doing well in all areas of your life. If something's missing, that doesn't mean that you're incapable, that you're not smart, that you're not good, that you are cursed. I don't know what can be. There are all kinds of BS in a form of limited beliefs, as well as I had. I didn't have only abundance limited beliefs. I had all kinds of about self-worth, about love, about success, about because I had deeply ingrained and rooted core wrong belief adopted at early years that something's wrong with me, that I'm not good enough, that I'm not smart enough. I had all kinds of issues, abandonment issues, simply completely dislocated in the journey. But when I realized that this life is like, imagine that you are standing at the shore, beautiful shore, and that in front of you is vast, beautiful ocean. A life is that, and every single person standing at the shore gets only what he or she thinks that he or she deserves and that he or she is worthy of. So meaning, if I come to the shore and I have, let me find something small here. Never mind. Ocean is the infinite abundance of the unified field. That's where we came from. Source, life, creation, God, call it as you want. So when you are standing and observing the ocean, the question is whether you ask with the little cup, health, wealth, love, happiness, whole life success, or you are standing in front of the ocean and you are bold and brave to say, you know what, I have the entire pool behind my back. I want that to overflow with all the best that life has to offer. And if you ponder or wonder why, because I was born, because I'm breathing, that's why. You are inherently worthy just by your existence, because if God was done with you and if life was done with you, you wouldn't be awakened this morning. And please, as long as you are waking up, stop being so limited in this game of life. Stop being so blocked and covering that up with being not humble, but I am a person who doesn't need much. Well, if you don't need much, others are, as I like to say, picking up fruits while you are examining still roots. Ask all the abundance that life can give you here and now. Ask every morning when you open up your eyes, life, universe, God, source, to give you proof that you are chosen, and watch what's happening. Take notes, write down everything, wildest dreams, and embody the feeling, because the feeling is the key. Only writing what you want without feeling it here and now will never check anything from the list. But living it and being it here and now as if already everything is in your life, that's the key. Feeling is the key, and whatever it is that you are doing in a form of improvement, manifesting, leveling up, please don't come from a place of being not whole and complete, because that's why for many nothing is working, because they are entering, let's say, some practice while they didn't even start the practice. They approached it with feeling less than, with feeling broken, with feeling that something missing, wondering and pondering whether or not it will work out for them. Well, guess what? It won't. Please never let anyone manipulate with you and through you that it will work out if you don't first and foremost embody that version, no matter the circumstances. As I said, circumstances are old news. Reality is old news. It's just a reflection of what you thought yesterday. And by knowing that, you are aware that the most important thing is to protect your mind. Protect your mind as your life depends on it, because it does. Why? Your thinking today is creating your tomorrow. So that's why you have to be so aware of what's in a form of rumination running through your head. I was blessed with learning and knowing how to suspend. I remember that I think I now know that I even manifested it. I remember years and years ago when I was listening one of Esther Hicks' rampages, and when she was talking about the power of being like the most powerful shock absorber, that's the one of ultimate goals on this journey, to train yourself to become the most powerful shock absorber, meaning like you have some protective suit of armor around you. Imagine the color, whatever you like the most. For me, it's always gold, because it reminds me and it feels like the light of the sun. And why that is important to be most powerful shock absorber? Because you are blocking everything that wants to pull you into resistance during the day. And even if you find yourself because we are just humans, and it will happen no matter how you upgraded and how long you are now in a higher state of consciousness. It will happen, but the good thing is that it lasts less and less longer. Do whatever you can to become most powerful version of yourself. That will open all other doors for you. Never let the circumstances, as I didn't let that fact that 2 or 3, or I don't even know how many people left the channel. That's the old news. 3 left, 3,000 come. And that's how you have to approach to everything. Nothing is lost, it's just rearranged. And have that approach in life, with people, with relationships. Don't get desperate, or don't allow things that want to mess with your zest and joyful life. Never, 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 never. And there will be, because you are only responsible for your state of awareness. And unfortunately, in this journey, there are many, many, many souls who didn't do the work to even know what this game is all about. So don't wonder, why is this happening to me? Always have awareness that when you stumble upon some obstacle, that's irrelevant, and it's not reflection of your inner world, it's just reflection of their state of consciousness, because everyone is doing their best from their level of awareness. It will also give you the capacity to forgive to everyone. As I said many times, as long as you are not capable to forgive to those who caused most harm and pain in your life, your energy is leaking and your manifestations are blocked, or they are slowed down. But the moment you realize that even those who caused the most pain for you in your life were only doing the best they could, the best they knew from their level of awareness. And because God knows how many hair you have on your head, don't you think that He also knows what you went through, and it was all the part of your story? Maybe to become someone who will preach that and help others to have shortcuts through their hard-learned wisdom. Allow God and universe to do the heavy lifting for you, and every morning, as long as you are waking up, ask from God to show you proof that you are chosen.